Decades after its discovery, the Betz sphere remains a scientific mystery. I admit I never even knew this existed. This is on Humans Are Free. The so-called alien sphere was discovered in 1974. After several tests, experts concluded that the object was a magnetic sphere sensitive to magnetic fields, numerous sound emissions, and mechanical stimulations. The sphere was able to withstand a pressure of 120,000 pounds per square inch, concluding that it was composed out of stainless steel, specifically magnetic ferrous alloy number 431. Have you heard about the Betz sphere? I never have. It's just one of the many objects that have been discovered on Earth completely defying explanation and reason. Since time immemorial, people on Earth have stumbled across mysterious objects which, according to many, are conclusive proof that extraterrestrial civilizations, time travelers, or even ancient lost civilizations have existed on Earth. Kindly support my Patreon account since YouTube has again demonetized my YouTube channel. The daily posts are 5 videos daily, and they are totally different from what I have on my YouTube channel. Thank you so much for your support and that you find all my content so interesting. You'll find the Patreon account details in the description box below. Now, many times history has proven that our ancestors were far more advanced than we credit them for. However, on many different occasions, we've been left perplexed by the mystery and intrigue of these perplexing and often strange discoveries, most of which cannot be explained by the modern science we have today available to us. Among the many strange objects discovered on Earth is the so-called Betz sphere, found in 1974. The strange metallic sphere became the center of attention in the United States. The Betz sphere of Betz orb, or Betz orb, the object that has never been fully explained by experts, even though countless theories have been proposed. Among many theories, there are some who suggest that given the peculiar characteristics behind the artifact, it may be some kind of extraterrestrial object. The sphere was discovered in 1974 when Terry Matthew Betz, thus the Betz sphere, that's how it got its name, a medical student, discovered the object after a great fire destroyed a large area of a nearby forest near his home in Jacksonville. The object, of approximately 20 centimeters diameter, was in perfect condition and had a mysterious triangle depicted on its surface. Now, the Betz family concluded that it was probably the remains of a satellite or military equipment. However, there was no crater caused by the impact or any other sign of damage to the surroundings, just the massive fire. Then strange things started happening. According to reports from the family, the metallic sphere seems to react to certain musical notes. That's weird, isn't it? But there's more. The Betz family reported strange behavior from the family dog. Many believe that this behavior was attributed to a high-frequency wave originating from the object outside of the hearing range of humans. As if all that wasn't enough, and strange enough, the family reported that if the orb was placed on the floor and pushed, it changed direction on its own and returned to the starting point. The Jacksonville Journal sent a photographer, Lou Enger, and Mrs. Betz told him to put the sphere on the floor. Quote, "It rolled a ways, then stopped. So what?" she said. "Just wait a minute. It turned by itself and rolled to the right about 4 feet, and it stopped. Then it turned again and rolled to the left about 8 feet, made a big arc, and came right back to my feet." End quote. Furthermore, a strange sound could be heard coming from the inside of the sphere. All of these statements were corroborated by a reporter from the Tampa Bay Times. However, the media was not the only one interested in the sphere. The United States Navy, as well as NASA, are said to have shown interest when the sphere was found, and even though the family refused to give the sphere to the Navy or NASA at the beginning, they ended up delivering the orb to the Navy due to the many unexplained phenomena surrounding the sphere. Chris Berninger, spokesman for U.S. Navy, after receiving the sphere, said, "Our first X-ray attempts got us nowhere. We're going to use a more powerful machine on it and also run spectrograph tests to determine what metal it's made of. There's certainly something odd about it, he said. The more tests that were performed, the more perplexed were people left. Further tests revealed that the space ball's shell was around 1/2 inch thick and that the sphere was able to withstand a pressure of 120,000 pounds per square inch, concluding that it was composed out of stainless steel, specifically magnetic ferrous alloy number 431. Stainless 431 is a machinable and workable steel with added nickel that toughens it while eliminating unwelcome delta ferrite. Interestingly, this alloy displays improved corrosion resistance and toughness as a quench-hardened stainless steel. Its corrosion resistance makes it ideal for marine and aircraft applications, and this alloy is used for aircraft fasteners and fittings and should be considered for structural parts in marine atmospheres. Dr. James Albert Harder, a professor emeritus of civil and hydraulic engineering at the University of California at Berkeley, showed interest in the mystery sphere. Quote, he, Dr. Harder, asserted, based on his X-ray studies, that the two internal spheres are made of elements far heavier than anything known to science. While the heaviest element yet produced in any atomic reactor here on Earth has an atomic number of 105, and the heaviest element occurring naturally on Earth is uranium, with an atomic number of 92, Harder claims to have determined that the Betz sphere has atomic numbers higher than 140. If one were to drill into the sphere, he asserted, perhaps the masses would go critical and explode like an atomic bomb. End quote. In addition to numerous tests, the so-called ball from space was also examined by Dr. Carl Wilston of Omega minus 1. It's an institution located in the state of Louisiana at the time. In his 6 hours of testing, Dr. Wilston found that the sphere contained 3 magnetic poles and a possible 4th. Dr. Carl Wilston stated that the aspect of the magnetic field was a mind bender. The flex density of the field appeared to vary in strength based on an unknown pattern. Simply stated, the power of the magnetic portion varied up and down. Back in 1974, this phenomenon was not part of our known physics. The same applied to the multiple poles. X-ray tests revealed more mysteries. It's as if the Betz sphere was a Russian Matryoshka dolly, like one into the other, only it was from outer space. One mystery was hidden in another, and another mystery hidden in yet another one. X-ray revealed 3 similar spheroid shapes within the ball. Curiously, these 3 shapes had a halo surrounding them, as though they were surrounded by material with a different density. The metal was similar to stainless steel, but had some unknown content making it slightly different. Left perplexed by its composition and characteristics, experts concluded that this unusual ball was a magnetic sphere sensitive to magnetic fields, numerous sound emissions, and mechanical stimulations. It was both passive and active. If it was an extraterrestrial probe, it might possibly be in a damaged state, they thought. This was from Ancient Code. It's on Humans Are Free. That's the Betz sphere. I really don't even know how it was, when it was pushed, it was coming back to its original position. Did it have some kind of an intelligence? I don't know, artificial intelligence inside. Anyway, please leave your comments, and thank you for your support.